Hi, Karoya here. The girl who's always looking for the truth that starts with a capital T, even if it falls in the middle of a sentence. Well, most of the time I come here to talk about what I'm thinking and how I see life. Today I'm coming here with a theory. I'm calling this video Trump Keeps Winning. And because he will, right now as I speak, midterm elections are going on, and it's purely Trump against the left. It's about governors, senators, but it all comes down to Trump. And I'll tell you why Trump keeps winning. And this is my theory. It is the same theory that applies to why America lost the Vietnam War. There's many reasons apart from the obvious one, where there shouldn't have been a war in the first place. That way nobody gets to lose. But forget that. There's also another reason they lost is because they were fighting on the ground in Vietnam. The Vietnamese understood the terrain better than any American ever will. They lived in it. It was their home. So it was easy to pick out Americans one by one. But it's a simple fact that if you go to fight someone in his house, he understands the house, he understands all the corners, he understands where all the weapons are. Chances of you winning are very minimal. That said, I'm talking about Trump and hate. Trump is many things. And yes, he preaches a lot of hate, which I totally disagree with. But it seems like a lot of people disagree with that too. But that's where the problem is. And that's how they show it. What Trump has received from the world, from when he started campaigning to be president, is hate back. Every time he goes out, he preaches hate. And what do? We send hate back to him. What we don't realize is we are fighting with Trump in his home ground. He made the rules of the game. He started hate as a campaign. When you use hate against him, he knows the ins and outs of the hate game in politics. And guess what? That's the reason he beats you. The other day I was watching a video about how one of the most powerful parliaments in the world, and that's the British Parliament, shortly before Trump went to visit. And guess what? They didn't want Trump there. Did Trump still make it there? Yes. And that's another win. Just like these elections, I am predicting that Trump is going to win. And that's because instead of preaching love, we've all fallen into his game, which means he is leading in this game and all we do is follow. The only way America would be able to beat him, or the leftists, the only way they'd beat Trump is if they start preaching love and totally ignore the hate game. Love always wins. It will always will. But the leftists have forgotten about love and they've gotten into the same game with Trump, which is the hate game. And that's why he will beat you all the time. Like I always say, and don't you ever take this lightly, choose love always. All day, every day. Well, I'll wait and see if my prediction is right. But you know what? Very high chances that I'm right on this one. Well, if you have something to say, please just be respectful and leave a comment on this video. Catch up later when I have something else to say. For now, choose love.